Hello everybody and welcome back to the West Ham Network. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are watching from. West Ham are going to be making the most of the international break with a behind the closed door friendly against Championship Watford, arranged by Graham Potter at Rush Green, taking place supposedly this afternoon. Now, after a bit of a kind of bog standard, below standard, quite crap start to the campaign, the recent win over Nottingham Forest 3-0 to be exact definitely has lifted spirits, and Potter determined to keep that momentum going with many senior players away on international duty. I believe it's 10. The fixture provides a crucial opportunity for others to get valuable minutes in a competitive setting. So the game does give Potter a chance to look closely at some of the summer arrivals. You can talk about 𝗠𝗢𝗥𝗡𝗜𝗡𝗦. Yes, I think I have said his name correctly. Oops, that is... Russ, don't get annoyed with me, Russ. Do not get annoyed with me for that one. 𝗠𝗢𝗥𝗡𝗜𝗏 is about to make his debut for West Ham. Igor Julio, the Brazilian player, also who signed. We also expect promising youngsters Ollie Scarles, Freddie Potts, and potentially George Earthy to get involved, to continue their progression in meaningful action in this game. I mean, Watford themselves signed quite a lot of players, but you could say it is the involvement of this guy, 𝗠𝗢𝗥𝗡𝗏, that could prove most significant. But in actual fact, there could be another little cheeky surprise waiting for you, and that is the news that Russ spoke to you about yesterday, Lewis Guilherme, that again could also be significant because both players were part of the summer reshaping of the squad, but for different reasons have not been heavily involved so far, and in truth they had begun to feel like forgotten men. Somerville, whose pace and direct running were instrumental in West Ham's victory over Forest, adds a spark and unpredictability in the final third, and he's been solely we've been lacking his kind of skill set and ability. And meanwhile, Guilherme endured a frustrating first year at West Ham, but has impressed under Potter whenever he was given a bit of a chance. His return from injury ahead of schedule is a welcome boost, and these minutes are vital into helping him build sharpness. And what their inclusion into this game and into this squad really changes is the dynamic of the squad as a whole. For too long, West Ham have looked one-paced, overly reliant on experienced players, but with Somerville and Guilherme both available, not only does the team gain much needed pace and creativity, but the average age of the squad is lowered significantly. That in itself reflects in the direction Potter wants to take this team, building a side with energy, intensity, and the ability to stretch the opponents. Then, when you add Paquetà's flair, Matheus Fernandes' energy, Magasa's physical presence into the mix, suddenly West Ham's midfield looks completely transformed, full of life, full of running power, technical ability. It's a group that can press, break quickly, give West Ham a completely different feel to the way it has been from a laboured performances in recent seasons. Both Somerville and Guilherme might have felt overlooked at points over the last year, but they now find themselves central into West Ham's manager plans, and in many ways their presence does kind of feel like two new signings as well. So this behind the doors friendly is more about match fitness. It's a chance to redefine the balance of Potter's squad, to give returning players a real proper opportunity, and to make sure those on the fringes are truly and ready to go and to contribute as West Ham prepare for a big London derby against Spurs. And their timing couldn't really be better. So fingers crossed. Anyway, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment if you're new around here, take it easy, and of course, come on you Irons.